This story just took a crazy and unexpected turn, so hold on to your hats. Dabrat made a daring and startling move that could have been taken straight from a Hollywood movie. Dabrat and her wife, Judy Jessica, are experiencing an all-time high in their ongoing drama. Some of the hottest tea we've ever seen is being served here. Persistent rumors about their custody dispute over their son, True Legend, have been swirling, with Judy defending her motherhood rights and Dabrat asserting that he is her child. Here's the kicker. Dabrat kicked Judy out of their home. Yes, you read that correctly. What began as a private argument has now turned into a full-fledged public spectacle, leaving Judy visibly distressed. Her anguish is evident as she candidly discusses the emotional toll this situation has taken on her. In a recent interview, Judy said, "I never expected this from Dabrat. We agreed to live together indefinitely and had a pleasant, healthy relationship." Judy's famous quote, "Men dump girls and move around like butterflies from flower to flower," highlighted that the two women had decided to no longer date men. However, Judy claims that Dabrat's treatment of her is worse than anything a man could do to a woman, leaving her feeling more betrayed than ever. For Judy, this is not just a breakup, but an emotional turmoil. Judy thought Dabrat would be her lifetime partner, but now, being forced to leave their shared home, she is distraught and questioning everything they built together. One thing is certain, this story is far from over. Fans and the media are scrambling to keep up with the drama, and the unfolding events promise even juicier revelations. Buckle up, because this emotional roller coaster is only getting wilder. But wait, there's more. If you've been paying attention, you've probably noticed the couple's ongoing conflict on social media. One of their most recent public appearances together was at an airport with True Legend and Dabrat's mother, Doug Ratz. Despite the potentially exciting trip, their energy was anything but harmonious. The warning signs were right there for all to see. Like many celebrities, they maintained a picture-perfect front on Instagram, but the cracks in their relationship were becoming apparent. Judy, despite her efforts to appear unbothered, has struggled to hide her emotions, and fans have picked up on the tension in her recent videos. In one clip, Dabrat and Judy bickered over something as minor as who would fasten their baby boy, True, into his car seat. Why did it take two adults to strap in one baby? Judy's frustration was palpable. She seemed to be thinking, "This is my baby and things will go my way." Dabrat, on the other hand, had a completely different perspective. The tension between them has reached a point where even the smallest disagreements feel monumental. Their latest argument over True is likely just the tip of the iceberg. Their disputes go beyond the typical challenges of new parenthood. These incidents hint at a deeper, more significant issue simmering beneath the surface of their relationship. Judy, who has always been in control of both her personal and professional life, has made it clear that she is the primary provider in their relationship. Now, as the custody battle over True intensifies, things are becoming even more complicated. Judy is steadfast in her claim that True is her child and has vowed not to back down, no matter what Dabrat says. Their ongoing power struggle only adds fuel to the fire, leaving many wondering if their marriage can survive this storm. The issues between Dabrat and Judy go beyond who is right or wrong. They're rooted in control, trust, and emotional wounds that are starting to surface in undeniable ways. The media is closely following their every move, scrutinizing their actions and statements. Fans are left asking, will Dabrat and Judy reconcile for the sake of their child, or is this the beginning of the end for one of Hollywood's most famous couples? The social media conversation about Dabrat and Judy's relationship has been buzzing with divided opinions. While Judy has embraced being a first-time mother in her 50s, some fans feel she hasn't allowed Dabrat enough time to enjoy her own journey into motherhood. Rumors suggest the honeymoon phase is officially over. People are questioning where the love and warmth have gone. When the couple first went public, Judy was always leading the relationship, from organizing 2 extravagant birthday parties for Brat to taking charge of their major milestones. Some fans believe Judy may have moved the relationship forward faster than Brat was ready for. As the drama unfolds, one thing is certain. The story is far from over. Stay tuned because things are only going to get messier from here. In addition, they have a strategic friendship. Some of the more negative fans believe Judy has been playing the long game, being completely infatuated since it has been helping her secure the bag. Let's tell the truth. Judy has always prioritized her finances. Her marriage and the child are only tactics to keep the attention on her and her business kaleidoscope. She knew that marrying Brat would place them both in the spotlight, as she has always yearned for attention. Judy has a lengthy history of seeking attention, as admirers have pointed out. By 2020, when Brat went public on Instagram, everyone knew about it. The worst part is that, since 2017, Brat and Judy had been having an affair in secret. The love story didn't start in 2020. It had been kept under wraps for years, making many wonder whether Judy had other plans. As you may recall, they connected for the first time at one of Judy's Kaleidoscope events, and their romance took off. But here's the twist in the tale. There are rumors that Judy wasn't always as committed as she seems now. Reports suggest that Judy once left Brat to go back to an ex. Yes, you read that correctly. Brat reportedly waited for her, and when Judy returned, they picked up where they left off. Given that this relationship has been a roller coaster from the start, some fans have questioned whether Judy's heart has always been fully in it. The general consensus was that Judy would be the one to get pregnant with their child. Since she was already a mother herself, many thought it made the most sense. But fast forward to their discussions about starting a family after getting married in February 2022. Changes soon followed, and Brat ended up being the one who carried their child. Let me spill the tea. It's not that Judy didn't try. She ended up in the intensive care unit, ICU, with serious health problems, including pulmonary blood clots and an enlarged heart, after trying egg retrieval. She was in poor health. Now, let's clear up a common misconception that has been circulating among fans. Some have implied that Brat's ex could be connected to the baby drama, but this is not the case. They used Judy's eggs and selected a sperm donor. Brat was only the one who carried the child. There was no drama involving any former partners. Contrary to popular belief, Brat's eggs were not utilized in their IVF process. Despite their joint efforts, Judy's health issues prevented her from carrying the child herself. Fans who have been following their journey on television know that Season 3 revealed a lot of behind-the-scenes emotions. Brat was open about how devastated she was to hear about Judy's medical issues. She was burdened by the thought of losing her wife, which made it a challenging situation for her to process. Nevertheless, some fans remain skeptical, claiming the entire ordeal was staged for the cameras. Even though there were many heartwarming moments captured on television, these fans argue that Judy never intended to carry the child, and that the entire narrative was carefully planned to keep audiences intrigued. In the end, there's no denying the complexity of Judy and Brat's relationship. It's full of love and business, the marriage, the baby, the TV show, all of it adds up to a larger narrative that keeps people interested. But as the dust settles and they move on as a family, some admirers have begun questioning the authenticity of it all. Was all of this a ploy by Judy to maintain her notoriety, or is their relationship genuinely built on love? Time will tell, but one thing is certain. This conversation is far from over, and the drama is still unfolding. The drama surrounding Judy and Brat's relationship is visible to everyone online. And let's be honest, Judy isn't fooling anyone. Her priorities are quite clear. She and her financial success are her top concerns. By continuously flaunting her wealth and accomplishments online, she gives the impression that her relationship with Brat is more of a business arrangement than a true love story. That said, Judy has undeniably been a huge support to Brat. Many fans have commented on how she displays her love for Brat through extravagant gifts and lavish gestures. While some interpret this as a sign of love, it's worth peeling back the layers. Material displays of affection don't necessarily prove full commitment or sincere love. From the start, it seemed Judy's heart was never entirely in the relationship. When she and Brat first began dating, it was clear their connection extended beyond romance. Yes, Judy had her own money. There's no denying she was financially independent when they got together, and she has since grown her business. But let's not pretend Judy didn't also see this relationship as an opportunity to further her career. Being with Brat gave her more recognition, visibility, and opportunities to build her brand. Some may wonder how I can say that, given Judy's prior success. To that, I say, those striving for success never stop looking for ways to achieve more. They never stop looking for more. Judy had a lot, but her connection with Dabrat has only increased her fame and provided her with a larger platform to continue earning money. From the outside, it seems to be less of a love story and more of a well-thought-out business strategy. Kindly leave a comment with your ideas. All I am doing is piecing together what we can all see. Since there's a lot going on, let's pause to thoughtfully consider what occurs behind the scenes. Even while the little video clips they post on social media can seem like harmless events, they are really telling a far longer story. What if Brat and Judy didn't end up dating? What would happen if they decided to split up? Yes, what is said in their son's contract? Not to mention Judy's intense guardianship of the baby. She doesn't appear to want anybody else to hold him. That raises the question of what is really taking place. Here's something more to think about. In the first season of Brat Loves Judy Judy openly admitted that she was too busy expanding her company to be there for her older children. She said that her daughter ended up taking on a lot of the parenting responsibilities while she was out chasing the bag. Could it be that Judy is paying true too much? She's trying to be the wonderful mom she never was with her previous kids. She may show him all the love she wants, but is it really necessary for her to constantly record him? She appears to be trying to display something to the world rather than really interacting with her child, which is similar to performative parenting. These occurrences are not unique to me. Many of you have also mentioned it. Look at how many days that baby has been on Earth, and how many of those days have been documented for the whole world to see. The fact that he appears to be spending his whole life for Judy's brand bothers me. What precisely are we witnessing? Is this love, or is it something else? The video of Brat and Judy at the airport acting as if nothing is wrong comes next. They looked gorgeous as usual, but if you look carefully, you can see the instability. They would want us to believe that everything is flawless. Have you seen the video of Brat and Judy fighting over who should buckle up the baby's car seat? Why did it take two people to get a single baby into a car seat? When you notice little things like these, you begin to wonder whether there is more tension simmering under the surface than they reveal. In reality, we need to stop concentrating on the obvious and start asking the challenging questions. What is really taking place in this collaboration? What's on the line here? Because from where I sit, it seems clear what Judy's priorities are. Her concern with keeping the bag safe and maintaining her reputation takes precedence over everything, including her relationship with Brat and even her role as a mother. If you're listening carefully to what I said, you'll see the signs. All is well there in front of us. The extravagant gifts, the carefully staged Instagram pictures, and the glamorous public appearances. But beyond all that glamour, is there real love? Or is it all just a front, a ploy to keep the money rolling in? We'll have to wait and see, so keep a close watch on things in the meantime. There is more to this story than meets the eye. Please share your thoughts in the comments section, as I'm sure I'm not the only one who feels this way. Judy has reportedly been finding it difficult to conceal her true feelings for Brat. In reference to their kid, Judy has reportedly said firmly, "I would do anything I want since this child is my most precious possession." A knife might be used to ease the tension between the two. I'm willing to bet that they will dispute over their child in the future, since it's hard to think they haven't already. Judy doesn't behave randomly. She has a purpose for everything she does. Let's face it, even if some people have said that Judy is acting like a new mother, Brat just gave birth to her first child and is approaching 50. On the other hand, Judy is expecting her fourth child. The saddest thing is that Judy's actions seem to be taking precedence over Brat's chance to enjoy the joys of being a first-time mother. Judy's attitude has been the subject of much serious criticism. There are rumors circulating that the honeymoon phase is over, and the shine that often envelops new parents seems to be missing. Judy seems to be in control based on Brat's expertise. It was clear to me when I initially started watching their relationship that Judy was the one pushing things forward. When she threw that extravagant birthday party for Brat, she gave off the impression that she was in command. Remember it, everyone? It was hard to overlook Brat's effort since Judy went above and beyond, doing everything. Judy has, in my opinion, always been behaving strategically. For a minute, let's face it, Judy has been pretending to be a loving spouse because it keeps the bag safe. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Judy's actions are less motivated by her genuine emotions and more by enhancing her reputation and brand. It seemed as if Judy was pushing things when she asked the crucial question. Indeed, it seemed like she was advancing the relationship for personal gain. Everyone was buzzing with excitement when Judy initially revealed her relationship with Brat. But they were just a part of the plan, and it wasn't only about love, it was also about getting that spotlight marriage and having children. Their first encounter sounds like a fairy tale about how things aren't always as they appear. After meeting during one of Judy's huge kaleidoscope events, Dabrat and Judy's friendship blossomed. According to Dabrat's 2020 confirmation, here is where the exciting part starts. Although most people were not aware that Judy had once temporarily left Dabrat to return to a previous boyfriend, we all assumed that she and Judy, who are lovingly referred to as BBL Judy, were IAs on Instagram. Suspicions over Judy's actual motivations, such as whether her heart had always belonged to someone else or if she had ever really been all in with Brat, were further heightened by this. Soon after, they started talking about having a family and were married in a highly publicized ceremony in February 2022. This is when the conversation truly started. As you may remember, Judy has more experience and has previously had 3 children, so everyone expected she would be the one carrying their child. But according to tonight's entertainment news, it was Brat, not Judy, who was prepared to get pregnant. In the background, Judy had intended to have an egg removed, but due to unforeseen circumstances, she ended up in the hospital with a potentially fatal illness that included blood clots in her lungs and an enlarged heart. It's clear that Judy and Dabrat's relationship isn't as ideal as it previously seemed, regardless of the underlying reason. The complexity has increased due to Judy's strategic actions, the need to maintain a public persona, and the challenges of managing their expanding family. Brat may not have originally intended to carry their child, but she had to step in and assume the role. Their connection is now more tense than before. Fans have started to hypothesize that the couple's tension may be exacerbated by Brat's ex or another unresolved matter. Although the pair is currently maintaining a unified front, it is still uncertain whether they will be able to overcome these challenges or if the pressure will cause their relationship to fail. Even while Judy attempts to present herself as a devoted mother and wife, there are still concerns over her actual intentions, such as whether she is still in love or if her entire relationship with Brat was a business move to enhance her reputation and prestige. Let's go straight to the point, since this narrative is far from done. A lot of you have been curious about the situation with Brat and Judy's child, and I think it's time to answer some of your questions. The name of the sperm donor has not been disclosed, and Brat and Judy utilized IVF to create their child. No, the process did not involve Brat's eggs. You will remember the devastating moment when Brat broke down while discussing Judy's health problems and their process of becoming parents. However, some of you have been criticizing the scenario as being too dramatic or perhaps manufactured, suggesting that Judy had no intention of being the one to carry the child. But let's be honest, Judy isn't lying to anybody. She knows exactly what she wants to accomplish and doesn't conceal it. If you have followed her, you know that whenever she has the opportunity, she speaks plainly. For instance, the whole online incident with Fasco and her bag was extensively circulated, but it was really another instance of her using attention while her relationship is being scrutinized. It's hard not to feel that Judy and Brat's relationship is more of a commercial transaction than a romantic one, even while her shine, her success, and her brand are real. She has created an empire and understands how to keep the money coming in. Let's stand back and examine the dynamics at play here. No one can dispute that Brat seems to be the wealthy recipient of Judy's extravagant gifts. Judy's public demonstrations of devotion during their early dating days make it obvious that she is attempting to win Brat over by providing her with opulent presents. Even though some of you have mentioned this in the comments, let's face it, Judy's lavishing Brat with presents doesn't necessarily indicate that she truly feels the same way. Rather, it seems like she is pretending to keep up appearances. I understand that some of you may be asking how you can claim that Judy didn't need Brat's money, but it's difficult to overlook the calculated actions taken when you consider how she has enhanced her brand using her position and their connection. I'm only expressing my view based on what we've seen so far, and I could be wrong.